Mr. Moderator. What is going on? Oh, scratulous. I should have known. The early fungal freaks, they get the best tweaks. They get to see me at my freaking finest. Ted Ferguson, what is going on, my boy? What a fucking week. What a week. Hot damn. I don't know. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Oh well. It is what it is. You know how it goes. I am not the brightest. I may be, I'm pretty bright when I light my farts on fire, but that's just a freaking illumination factor, not a brain cell. Anyways, dirty motherfucking Dave! What is going on? It's a miracle I actually started today's show on time. That's freaking, it's not the norm. We'll take it. We'll take it. Yes, hail the fungal freak family. And the big old, I'm not supposed to do this within the first few seconds, minutes, whatever, but I don't care. We're giving a big fuck you, Lonnie. That's right, human filth. This episode of the Humongous Shit Show is brought to you by your favorite non-sponsor. Fuck you, Lonnie. Speaking of Lonnie, I'm going to mail that fat bastard his shirt. He still hasn't paid me, but I still haven't mailed him his shirt. He wants me to send him a self-addressed sealed vault or some shit. You know how much the shipping is going to cost on just sending a shirt that big? Who in the hell can afford to send 5 miles of fabric? For fuck's sake. Anyways, don't mind the lighting here on the shit show today. You're getting the ultra dark-eyed version because one of my other lights is being used to do a little bit of, I'm getting some stuff going, all right? It's that time of year here in Antarctica. You know me, I love my weed. I'm getting low on weed, which sucks for the first time in, decades. All right, I'm getting low on weed. I know some people, Humongous, cry some more. I'm always low on weed. Well, you don't grow your own weed, so that's on you. If you want to help me to replenish my herbal stocks, feel free to buy some merchandise. Buy My Ninja on DVD. And, well, the money won't go to buy me weed, but it'll go to pay the debts. All right? Let's just put it that way. Anyways, weed is cheap. All right? For a measly $100. Not that I'm asking you for that amount of money. I'm just saying I can get enough weed to last me for the whole month for the show for less than $100. So it's not like I can't afford it. I just want you to be part of the show. Yeah, is that a sales pitch or is that a sales pitch? There's a reason why I don't sell cars, because I'm not a good salesman. Not a good salesman at all. Oh, shit. Yeah. Cankerous, I will 100% blame the light man, because it's not the sound man's fault that the lighting sucks. Squirrels keep getting in the way of the LEDs, all right? That's why my green screen that doesn't exist is so bad. Too many squirrel nuts being lowered over the lights like it was a fucking Mexican eclipse. Anyways, I'm on a rant. I'm on a tear. My manager called earlier and got me all fired up. It's going to be a good show, all right? He says, I'm like the boxing coach that stands in the corner and says, the other guy's fucking your fucking wife and your dog. Now, the dog, I don't mind. The wife, if you're going to fuck her, you better keep her because she's worse than a dog, all right? Yeah, I'm just saying. Both of them are bitches. YouTube's gonna love this fucking stream. They're gonna absolutely love this one. Oh shit. How many of you fucking freaks are excited that I'm back? I mean, it's been a whole whopping 6 days, 7 days. It's been a week already. You haven't seen my lovely face other than my history lesson. Which, if you haven't seen that yet, the fuck are you doing with your life? You know, what are you getting your news from Fox News? CNN? Fuck those shitty news sources. The History Channel. Real history coming from a real historical buff. Right here. I may be buff in the sense that, let me move my ashtray. I have to brag. All right, I have to brag. I have gone ultra buff. Hey, that's not the right music for it. Hang on, let me get the right music. If I'm going to unveil the ultimate in abular, that's not the freaking song. That's definitely not the song. Although that would work. That would work. Where is it? There we go. There we go. Okay, you ready? Are you ready for this? Black man loves my abs. And he's really going to love these ones. It's coming. The 10-pack! Ah! That's right, human filth. Fuck the 4-pack. Screw the 6-pack. Or you think you're real big and tough with your 8-pack? Motherfucker, I got a 10-pack. 36-pack is coming up next. I've been working my balls off to get these fucking abs. Sharpie in, Sharpie out. 12 seconds a day. And you get the glorious feast of flesh that sits before you. Unstoppable abs, impeccable abs, the abs of an Adonis. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Terminator, eat your heart out. The Rock, crawl back under your rock. My abs are the best. Way better than yours. I'm just saying. I'm jacked. And I don't just mean my abs. The funniest farm, what is going on? There we go, the manager piping in already. I should have known, calls up, gets me all fucking wound up. And then calls my abs stale bacon. Don't be jealous because I've got a 10-pack and you've got a 2-pack. All right? Just don't wind up getting shot by Suge Knight, and I think you'll be all right there, 2-pack. No, and Jew. My manager, you gotta love him. Give a big old shout out to the second best manager in the entire fucking universe. First, of course, being Poser Maximus. Third, Dirty Diamond Dave. That's right. My wrestling management has got to be on the list. Got to be on the freaking list. Be sure to share this shit. Hit that stupid like button. All that fucking happy horse shit. It really does actually help the channel. You know, as my buddy over at Rick's Picks always says, you know, it's a small click for you, but it's a big erection in my pants. I mean, it really helps out a lot. It really does. That and it just jacks my wood through the fucking ceiling. You know what I mean? Where's the porn music? Ladies, want to do some pole dancing? Hit that like button. Now, my demographic for the ladies is pretty small. We've got Beverly, the ringleader, as always, Nikki. Queen Elizabeth. I guess there's more than I thought there was. You know, I do count myself as a bitch amongst the crowd at times. But that's just because I'm a Karen. What can I say? Yes, hail the Jewish space lasers. I just want to ask you filthy fucks a question. Do I bother? Does anyone want to see a funny Jewish space laser, either video or perhaps a puppet? Would anybody be interested in seeing a Muppet of a certain dunce bucket douchebag blonde bimbo with the fucking pythons of a friggin' tranny? I mean, a train. I said a trainee, a boxing trainee. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I meant. Anyways, does anybody want to see me or somebody? I won't say me because she'll probably come after me, and then that would just jack my views through the roof. I'm considering making fun of my most favorite person in all of politics, Marjorie Taylor Greene. All right, just for one skit. I don't want to. There's no George Santos in this motherfucker. Okay, I'm not going there for more than one. But I think it might be fun to do a Jewish space laser skit with a puppet and real audio. I'm not going to fake any of it. There'll be no faking. All real. Because, and this is all politics aside, all right? This is religious shit. I'm just kidding. It's not religious. This is about space lasers. She is currently denying that she ever believed that Jewish space lasers were a thing. All right? Now, I'm the type of person that has a pretty goddamn short memory, but I'm pretty goddamn smart. And I'm smart enough to know that Marjorie Taylor fucking Gangrene most definitely, on more than one occasion, accused my manager and his people of commencing to firing the Death Star-style death lasers upon the state of California to cause wildfires. Now, as much as I love the idea that the Jews are willing to waste their money firing their non-existent but totally real space lasers at the state of California and Hawaii, if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken about that, but regardless, you know, the conspiracies flow into each other, kind of like a QAnon conspiracy. You know, none of them make any sense. But regardless, I do believe that it would be funny to make a little of Margie. Now, don't get me wrong, I've already got sex dolls of Lauren Boebert and that Cortez chick, because, oh God, they're so hot. They're so hot. I just want to see Miss Cortez, I'll say, and this isn't I mean no disrespect. I mean no disrespect to the lovely Congresswoman. I want to see her scissor fight Lauren Boebert while I wax my weasel, because God damn it, that would be the best thing to ever hit politics. I'm just saying, it would be the motherfucking bomb, baby. OnlyFans that shit. Come on, ladies. I mean, is it just me? Am I just a lonely monster of a man? Is it so wrong that I want to see these two politicians go at it in the bedroom? There's nothing wrong with that, is there? I mean, last week I mistakenly used the wrong term, evidently, when I was talking about those women that you mistake for a logger from the upwoods northern Maine style of a lesbian. So I must apologize. Personally, I prefer the other end of the spectrum when it comes to my lady-loving ladies. Not that there's anything wrong with a lumberjack lady loving on another lady. I just don't want to wax my weasel watching it, all right? That's all I'm fucking saying. When I yank my crank, when I fucking take my timber to the goddamn fucking logging friggin' sawmill. But not the sawmill. That would suck. But anyways, when I process my wood, I prefer a little less testosterone, if you know what I'm saying. This is a touchy subject, considering I'm talking about touching myself on YouTube, and that's a pretty fucking touchy subject in itself. Let alone when I'm talking about those two lovely ladies, and one of them's dumber than a bag of rocks, and that's why I love her. Nothing about politics in this one. Lauren Boebert, honey, baby, you're dumb as shit, but goddamn, you're sexy. I'm just saying. I mean, as long as you're not like that woman that's the dog and goat killer. What was that one there? Cassidy Hutchins. She may be semi-attractive, but I don't want to see her do any canine extracurricular activities, if you know what I'm saying. Because she'll want to cover up the tracks. She'll not only shoot the dog, she'll shoot the cameraman. She'll be like, nobody wants to be freaking seeing what I've been doing with this dog, and that's why I had to go and put it down, allegedly. There's a reason why that goat smelled so bad. They'd have been licking her clam, eating her can, if you know what I'm saying. It may not be a tin can, but oh, didn't it eat it? Allegedly. Now, don't make me go all Incredible Hulk here and pull my man meat out and start fucking yanking and cranking and spanking. I'm just going to stop talking about those two delicious members of the political parties. And the best part is not to get on, I'm not trying to keep the subject going here. I'm just saying, the best part is they're political rivals. You know? Sometimes you just gotta say, fuck it, and fuck your political rivals, and settle the playing field. You level the playing field, settle the debts. And you gotta do it on OnlyFans, so you can make a couple extra bucks, you greedy sons of bitches, like you're not getting paid enough. Sucking up all that fucking cash. God damn. What I would do for a FBJ from AOC. Did I just say that out loud? I better be careful. I don't want to be like that guy that should be in the news that's not going to be in my news because he threatened to do a little something to the house that's painted white and to the big guy that's in it. And I don't want to be facing anything like that. I do believe that dumbass is facing like 40 felonies. Not too smart. Not too smart. He may be mentally retarded, but he was mentally fit enough to talk shit about you know who. I'm just talking sex here, all right? I'm just talking sex. This is for educational purposes. If there ever is to be a scissor fight, if you know what I'm saying, then it needs to be filmed. Let that be the lesson of all of this. Consensual filming. Just saying. I really don't want to be watching it from a padded cell or from Leavenworth or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, anyways. What is Andrew saying? Sometimes you gotta get a diesel truck and drive it right into the dam. You goddamn right you do. Sometimes you gotta get in that dump truck and drive it right into the nitroglycerin plant, and then you get their attention. Are there even nitroglycerin plants around? Anyways. Mr. Moderator, I'll tread lightly when I'm talking about AOC licking Boebert's beautiful bottom. You know, them big beefy babes, those loggers from up north without the log between their legs, all respect to those ladies, all right? They wore more flannel than I do, and I wear a lot of flannel. I wear flannel in my pants, and I don't even wear pants. So make sense of that one. Now, as I have said multiple times in my discussions with not only my manager, but with my one and only black friend. I mean, my good friend that's a black man, Chris Fraley, aka Black Man. If you can't laugh and you can't, snicker at some stupidity, you're watching the wrong show and you're on the wrong fucking planet. All right? Holy fuck balls. If I was being actually, what's the word I'm looking for here? A douchebag and actually being serious, and there was some, ill will behind my jokes, I would totally expect to get ran down by a logging truck with a big-breasted lady behind the wheel. I'm just saying. I'll keep my eyes out, though, Mr. Moderator. If I see a fucking logging truck coming at me, Pet Cemetery style, I will be on the look. Large Marge? Is Large Marge a lesbian? Holy fuckballs. Pee Wee Herman, this is a whole new level of fucked. If Large Marge, who wears flannel, who happens to be as big as a bull, and could possibly represent a mound of dirt that holds back water, this is big. This is real big. What if Large Marge was a lesbian? What are we getting into here on this shit show? Good God, we haven't even started the fucking news yet. Drunk Zombie, what's going on, my man? Yeah, they had me at, let alone scissors. Woo! I'm telling you, I'm not trying to get freaking horny political here, but I have seen very few women or men in the political spectrum that are at least semi-attractive. Most of them are dinosaurs. Most of them are like, what was his name there? The old Ku Klux Klan guy. Shit. What was his name? Of course, now I can't think of Strom Thurmond. Was it Strom Thurmond? Anyways, the old Klan boys from back in the day. Nobody wants to fuck them. Not even Anna Nicole Smith's corpse would want to fuck them for all the money in their white hoods. All right, I'm just saying, it's not going to happen. Well, I mean, I did just recently see a picture of Anna Nicole Smith sitting on that dude's lap while he was on his deathbed. Literally. So I might want to retract that statement at some point in the future. Just not right now. Yep, Brian, you got a point. You got a point. I'm not going to be running with any scissors anytime soon. I just run with a sword. Also, if you ever dig up any explosives, don't fall over backwards on them. You might wind up on my show. Just saying. Oh, human filth. The preparations are being laid as we speak. I can't get into any details as of yet, but I'm just going to say, I have a pretty good feeling you're going to enjoy what's to come. There'll be a new episode of The Adventures of Billy Hill. 911, how can I help you? We're doing a live body cam footage. Only I'm not, you know what I mean, it's animated. Poorly animated by yours truly. That'll be going up tomorrow. And it is a doozy. You've heard it here. Maybe. Possibly. You should have. You could have. Who remembers? This beer is cold. I'm going to drink this beer. That's right. The drunken Florida man, the double fister himself, he's going to be the latest subject in my idiotic animated series. So be sure to be looking out for that. Share those fucking videos, you fucking freaks. How many of you have seen? I wish I could put a poll up. If I had the Wi-Fi on, I could freaking put a poll up for you fucking freaks. Maybe Mr. Moderator can put a poll up. Matt, are you allowed to put up polls? Probably not. Probably not. Let me see if I can find it in this shit. Is it in here anywhere? What the hell's all this? None of that is what I need. Fuck that. Anyways, how many of you have seen the latest video where I do a little history lesson on prehistoric potheads? Strom Thurmond, there you go. Wasn't that who I said? Did I say that? I don't remember. I'm high as fuck. I had to laugh earlier. I was watching Sensei Seagal's live stream, and they were worried about smoking one on the live stream. I'm not worried. Thank you, Drunken Zombie. I am going to do more. I'm going to do more. I need to figure out exactly what I'm going to do. I'm thinking I might do the Hindenburg. The Hindenburg was a good lie. There's a few others out there. Maybe JFK. Does anybody want to know the truth about JFK? Tell you right now, he wasn't shot. Look at that. I gotta write that down before I forget. That's how bad I am on this fucking show. I will literally think of an idea on the show, and then the end of the show comes and I don't remember it. I don't remember it at all, so I think it's about time I actually wrote that shit down. So anyways, this episode of the Humongous Shit Show, before we get started, is brought to you as always by Hey, welcome to Billy Hill's Chicken Shack. That Maryland man saying music will never be played in my establishment. Now, I was gonna re-record this entire commercial, but I decided it was perfect the way it was. But I needed to add a little something to it, if you know what I mean. Spice it up a little bit, kind of like my chicken. Oh, wait, that special mix of herbs and, I can't say spices, but you know what I mean. In there, but I don't want to get none of that trademark copyright infringement going on there on me. My brother Jimmy, he got in a lot of trouble because that's why I am the new owner of Billy's Chicken Shack, home of the Hardy Hillbilly Combo. That's right. Get you some tender victuals, get you a side of dick taters. You ain't good stuff. Good stuff. Howdy, my fairly hungry, horny honkies. Are you so hungry you're as hard as a ham bone? Does the mere thought of some tender victuals get your gravy flowing down your thighs? Hey, come on down to Billy's Chicken Shack, where you can whine her, you can dine her, and then you can eat her vagina. That's right. Every booth at Billy's Chicken Shack is actually a conversion camper. You can dig in, you can drink up, and then you can kick her down. Or you can eat her out after you have some of our county famous fried chicken. You know what I mean? Get your fill of our unlimited stuffing. Limit 1 5-gallon bucket per couple per visit. And then get to stuffing her or him. We now offer strap-on drumsticks for you kegger folks. We don't discriminate, so bring your sister, bring your brother, bring your mammy, bring your pappy. Get them kinfolk out of the friggin' shack out back and come on down to Billy's Chicken Shack, home of the Horny Hillbilly Combo. That's right, the Horny Hillbilly Combo meal where every bucket comes with dipping sauces and a gallon of our finest toilet wine. My name is Billy. I am the owner of this fine establishment, and I'd like to make an announcement. Come on down to Billy's Chicken Shack every Thursday for Thirsty Threesome Thursdays. That's right, you can join me and my wife Helga as we get our grub on and get it on. So come on down to Billy's Chicken Shack any day of the week, but especially on Thursdays. If it's live, I'll give you a discount. Hell yeah, let's take this pull-out camper and It won't pull out if you know what I mean. Come on, Billy's Chicken Shack. County famous fried chicken and unlimited bucket of stuffing. If you can eat more than 5 gallons of our famous stuffing, it's on the house. Open every night and day. We're actually open 24 hours a day because you never know when you're going to get it on. We have chicken. Come on down to Billy's Chicken Shack. Yeah. Chicken's so good you put it in your pocket. Wait. Pocket chicken. That's when you know it's some good grub. You hearing me, Human? That's right, Human Filth. Billy's Chicken Shack
is a happy ass.
Formerly Jimmy's Chicken Shack, home of the, not only the hillbilly horny hillbilly combo, home of the dictators. If you ain't had a dictator in your mouth, you don't know what you're missing. Queen Elizabeth has entered the chat. What is going on, Jason and Sue tomorrow? Just in time. Be sure to hit that like button, you fucking freaks. Share this shit. Keep the view time up. We're crawling up there. We're getting there. Not that I expect anybody to actually send me super chats. You know, I just think it'll be, you know, an interesting level of achievement for the channel. We're creeping up on 600 subscribers. So make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure that your grandmother is subscribed. Just don't let her watch my goddamn show. My age demographic is pretty decent where it is. I don't need it spiking at 90-year-olds, all right? As much as I want the whole nursing home in there freaking chanting freaking farm girl freaks, farm girl freaks, I don't think it would work out too well in the end. All right, because then I'd have to go in there and fuck every single one of them. It's my duty as a you know what I mean, an online idiot and an in-person horn dog. The smell of dirty diapers. Put on some Steel Panther. Fuck yeah. Was it gangbang at the retirement home? Breaking news. Steel Panther is fucking awesome. Before I start the show, before we get this shit going, I just gotta give a big shout out and a big get well soon, you little son of a bitch, to Dylan Willoughby. My boy Dylan, he had some health freaking complications here recently. He is the co-host of the mixtape, Punky's mixtape, that is. And I hope he's doing all right. You know, I don't usually give two shits about the majority of the human race, but there's a few of you out there that I do appreciate. Especially the fungal freaks. You know, you're the exception. You're the human part of the human race that I will let survive. When everything goes to shit and Guar takes over the planet and we fucking leave this stinking mudball to go fire up the freaking battle shits, the big shit armada, shit ship armada that is, gonna need ya. You're gonna need all you freaks. We're like Hell Bob, only way fucking cooler. We're not wearing no goddamn Nikes and sweatpants. All right, we're a cool cult. I mean, a group of a family. Totally a family here. Definitely not a cult. Humongous Kool-Aid coming soon. Or will it be Flavor Aid? Or Death Aid? I mean, delicious to the last drop. It'll be the last thing you ever fucking drink. See, this is what happens when you smoke crack with me before the fucking show, Mr. Manager. Jesus Christ. Also, if you want to get your hands on some badass merchandise, be sure to check out my Threadless. Also, you can check out my Ko-Fi. Speaking of which, Shannon, where are my patches? I need the patches for the freaks. Big shout out to Tara Kelly, Tara the Terror, Joe Godding, Captain Wales and Jill, Beth, Elizabeth. Don't worry, Elizabeth. I'm not calling you Beth. It's Beth Stein. All right, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Big shout out to Big Red. Also, a big thank you to all the freaks who have picked up a copy of my Ninja. Join the Ninja Union today, you lazy fox. Get yourself a patch, membership card, official certificate. I got to adjust the shipping price because it got confused on there. It shouldn't be the way it is. Anyways. It'll be cheaper come tomorrow because it got mixed up for the patches. The goddamn box sets fucking cost a lot to set. Anyways, grab a copy. I know Drunk Zombie grabbed himself a copy of my Ninja. And so did freaking Brian Cook. Who else was it? There was a whole bunch of people. A whole bunch of fucking people. Jason and Sue. Michael Cousins. Tara Kelly. Caters even fucking bought a couple copies. Big, extremely humongous shout out to Cocoa Butter. Oh, Coco, freaking, he bought the whole shebang-a-bang. He even bought the fucking laser dick. That's right, he had pre-ordered the cards. He got the box, he got the box set, he got the laser dick, and he's beyond excited. Which makes me happy, because it's all worthwhile in the end. Because I worked for years making this freaking pile of dog shit. And it was worth every bit of freaking sitting on the toilet, losing feeling in my legs. All the crack I smoked, I gotta pay back now, so. Anyways, time to get on with the goddamn show. One last big shout out other than Rick's Picks. You gotta go check out Rick's Picks if you like toys. Big shout out to Kevin Von Esper and the Guar Pod. That's right, they had Pete Lee on there recently. Flatus Maximus himself. Officer, what is it? Fuck. What the hell is Pete's freaking name in the X-Cops? I'm way too high. And Jew, tell me in the comments section, what the fuck is Pete's name? Hopefully I'll be getting together with Pete down in Connecticut when X-Cops is touring with Guar coming up. There you go. Aldepancia. I knew it was something like that. I'm way too freaking high. Thank you. Who the hell even said that? Brian Cook, Elizabeth, thank you both. Aldepancia. He's a good shit. Old freaking fucking Pete. I'm telling you right now, that guy's a character. That guy is a fucking character. I would love to work with Pete. I want to work with Pete on some music for my upcoming movie that I need to start writing ASAP. Oh, God. So much shit going on. This September, you're going to be able to fucking catch the creator, the man, the myth, the legend behind, where's my book? Son of a bitch. Of course. The one time I need it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Hang on one second, human filth. This is important before I start the show. Gotta give a big shout out to Brian Sutter, Neon Lords of the Toxic Wasteland. That's right, it is the RPG that does what D&D don't. It kicks fucking ass. The tabletop game of all tabletop games. And I should know, I created the tabletop. I invented the tabletop. I know far too much. when it comes to the tabletop, but I know nothing. Where the hell's that book? Where'd it go? Son of a bitch. There it is. I know absolutely nothing about tabletop games, but I know that this game is the shit. It is the bomb. Diggity. Not only because I am a character in the upcoming book, the newest addition to the Neon Lords of the Toxic Wasteland. Look at this art. This shit is epic. It is a beautiful game. It is a fun game. It really is. I'm telling you, I've never played these games, and I had a fucking blast playing this with Psycho Destructo and Punky and Brian and Joey Pepperoni. I'm telling you. And it's very affordable. It comes in multiple versions. You don't have to buy the hard copy. There are softbacks, if I'm not mistaken. There's all kinds of good shit. Anyways, if you do buy it, tell them Humongous sent you, goddammit. They will hook you up. It is definitely something that I look forward to playing again. And I'm going to tell you right now, when I play with myself, I really like to play with myself as myself. That's even awesomer because, I'm in the game. And there will be minis available that you can download and 3D print or get your hands on, made by Soul Blair. Absolutely epic. And I will be one of them. That's right. Got some cool shit coming up, I'm telling you. We got some really, really cool shit coming up in the works. There's all kinds of stuff that is just, it's blowing up. It's blowing up. Yeah, goddamn right it is. We're doing the sequel to My Ninja, right? Turkey surprise. Why do you always gotta tell people shit before you? Stop ruining the goddamn surprise. Goddamn, my name is Turkey Surprise. Well, your name's not Turkey, spoiler alert, shithead. Well, you do got a point there. Go. Anyways, human filth. We got a lot of cool shit coming up. Yeah, you ain't got nothing coming up. What do you mean? No, you're not doing anything, Turkey Surprise. You take your gi off. This is definitely not a prequel to tell the world how you became a ninja. Wait, isn't that the entire script? You've been lying to me? You fucking idiot. You shut up and go along with it. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is definitely not a movie. It involves me being a motherfucking ninja, and it's now gonna rival Thanksgiving. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. All right. And be sure to tune in for more human filth. Yeah, anyways, Turkey Surprise, go away. Get out of here. Sorry about that. He's been all amped up. He's having fever dreams, thinking that he's making a sequel to My Ninja or something. Nobody wants that. Who the hell would want that? Who would want a puppet ninja movie made up of like 12 different shitty old kung fu movies that makes no sense but makes complete sense because I made it? Nobody. At least in my opinion. There's bigger fish to fry at this moment. Crack bears. I have to put my PhD in sexual cryptozoology to work. All right? Stop being the damn heifer dam. The old heifer dam. He's definitely a heifer dam, all right. Fucking jackass. Anyways, you didn't fucking come here to listen to me ramble about this bullshit. I mean, maybe you did. I don't fucking know. For all I know, you did. That could be exactly why you're here. You could just be here because...
That ain't no woman. It's a man. He's one of Dr. Evil's assassins. Look out! He's got a knife!
No, I'm not a man. I'm just the host of the longest running, shittiest news show in all of Antarctica. That's right, human filth, for the last 212 weekends in a row, over 2 years, over 200 episodes, brought to you by Big Fat Doobies and Brain Damage. That's right. That's right, human filth. Let's get ready to fungal! Been waiting all week to say that. I had a pretty funny message from drunk zombie the other day. I had to freaking laugh. I gotta tell you, just the thought of somebody watching my ninja tripping balls is on shrooms is absolutely mind-blowing to me. I never in a million years thought that somebody would want to get high and watch my movie. I'm just saying. Hell yeah, keep it up, Funniest Farm. You're on the right path, my friend. Everything, I hate to say it, but everything comes in phases. And sometimes those phases phase you out. And that's the shitty part about it. There comes a time in life where you wanna go out and get drunk. You wanna go smoke a bunch of weed, smoke cigarettes, whatever the fuck it is, You wanna go bang hookers and plug up blowholes on dolphins. Shit happens. You want to tip cows and then, skin them and take all the blood out of them and make them look like an alien abduction. And in reality, it's just you're high on PCP and you get a lot of fucking suction with your PCP mouth. Anyways, sometimes you have to realize that, maybe it's time that I move on from killing hookers and move on to, maybe, like freaking car salesman or something. Just as an example, I'm just saying. No, I'm not saying that my hookers arrived dead, unfortunately. I usually don't get the chance because of that goddamn postal penguin prick Pete. He's always fucking getting them before I can. But anyways, I digress. Any of you that are, struggling with substance abuse, I know you're struggling. Like I struggle with the volume on my show. I too have gone through that bullshit, and you're better off to follow your fart. As much as I love smoking crack and fucking hookers, crack is expensive, and hookers just keep getting uglier. The broker I get, the less attractive they are. It's a sad circle. It's a sad circle. What we need is for you, Mr. Manager, Mr. Jew, that I love, is for you to focus those lasers and start doing laser eye surgery on people for a discounted rate, and then we can start raking in the fucking money. If you could be like, Nicky, you could be lasering pussies. Lasering pussy hairs from space. Blasting them cunt hairs. Speaking of Nicky, happy birthday, Nicky. Hope you had a wonderful birthday, my dear. Yeah, Pete is the shit. I had a wonderful, I hate to say it like this because everybody, you need to be more hardcore. Whatever. I had a freaking wonderful conversation with Pete the first time I met him in Richmond, Virginia. And the last time I got to hang out with him in the caveman slave form, I guess you could say, it was awesome. Me and Elizabeth had gotten together. Pete had some tickets, and we had a fucking hell of a good time. He's a very, very good shit. And he needs your help. He needs your help. He is currently going through some shit. And go watch the Guar Pod. And I'm telling you, we need to find some way to bring media attention to it. And I really think that if enough people in the music scene, Andrew, and some people got together in a more professional manner that I could possibly ever put forth, brought the story of Pete to them in a manner that doesn't involve photos of feces running out of his stomach, I think that he stands a damn good chance of having this shit fixed. I'm just saying, in my unfucking bridled, idiotic, uneducated, unlawyered opinion, I think that if handled by the right people in the right way, that he could get unfucked because he has been royally fucked, which that's between you. If you want to know more about it, check out the Guar Pod. It was an amazing interview with Pete. Big shout out to Kevin. I love when he fucking gets these creatures in the fucking studio. It was a very informative interview. And a hell of a lot of fun to watch too. Because Pete's a wild man. He's a fucker. His cat was going crazy. It was like one of them things where the cat's just like, fuck you, I want attention, motherfucker, because you're getting attention. That pussy wanted Pete so bad. Pussy crawling all over him. Pussy wouldn't leave him alone. Anyways, speaking of pussy, it's more like, where's a tiger? I need a tiger's in it. I don't have a tiger noise. Anyways, the Tiger King is in the news. Joe Exotic is going to start out the news. Because, you know, I hate to say it, human filth, but I believe in second chances. I had bought some merchandise from Joe Exotic, expecting a signed autographed photo. Oh, hell no. I didn't get it. All I got was some pink-ass fucking tiger shirt. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm all about supporting the artist. I'm all about supporting the crackheads of the world. That's why I am going to give Joe a second chance. All right, this time I don't have to buy anything from Joe. I just have to send him a letter, and he will send back an autographed, personalized photo. Now, as I had said before, the last time I sent him a letter, I basically proposed marriage to him. I don't know if the prison didn't like it or what, but I didn't get a response from Joe himself. Made me angry because I wanted to marry him and take on Carol Baskins. We're going to ride in on tigers. We're going to get married and ride in on tigers like Siegfried and Roy, only gayer. I don't know if that's possible. I mean, maybe it is possible. This is Joe Exotic we're talking about here. But anyways, I was denied. I was shot down. So now I believe I have to take the more diplomatic route. And I have to let Joe Exotic know, not only through a video that I'm going to share with his Instagram, I am also going to write him a letter on behalf of myself, from myself, to proclaim myself as the finest candidate to be his alien lover boy. Now, obviously, conjugal visits are going to be a bitch because they're going to have to frisk and search all three of my anal caves. And there's a whole hell of a lot of Oompa Loompas up in there, so that's gonna be some explaining, all right? I'm going to have to try to figure out, maybe I can get the Oompa Loompas to go on vacation. Send them to, you know, the tiger. Carol Baskin still got a fucking tiger place. I can go send these little bastards. Even though she might try to feed them to the tigers. So anyways, Joe, you're getting a second chance. Don't blow it. Just blow me. I realized what I said after I said it. I didn't even. I'm gonna. I hope he doesn't take me seriously. I don't want that fucking guy trying to suck my dick. Fuck that. I'd rather fuck a tiger. Anyways, I want that autograph photo. Not that bad, though. Not that bad. I'm glad he's doing okay, though. He looks all right. He looks like he's doing better than he was for a while there. Ah, shit. I guess he must have got some cancer treatment or something. Oh, Brian, he didn't send you a photo either? God damn it. You know, I might just have to write it as a woman, because he seems to give women like all these big, lengthy, long letters back and shit. For a gay guy, he sure likes the ladies. Just saying. But no, I know during the time period when I had tried to, and Brian too, had tried to fucking get something from it, that was a period when he was fighting cancer pretty hard and shit. You know, I don't know a lot about Joe. I still haven't even seen the fucking Tiger King. I just think he's a fucking riot. And he's in my ninja. I should tell him that. He'll probably try to sue me, though. Maybe I shouldn't tell him that. Anyways, can't send him any pictures, can't send him any drawings, can't send any memes of Carol Baskin's Resident Evil style, you know, unfortunately. Which is a bummer. Because I would have loved to have been able to send him some funny memes. But still, speaking of living it up in jail, there was a woman living it up in a sign. Hell of a lot better than jail. Michigan, evidently, the Family Fare grocery store had one hell of a sign on top of it, so big that a homeless woman had set up home. She'd been living there for like 2 fucking years or something. I don't know about that. Maybe it wasn't that long. A long time, all right? Anyways, she had flooring, a computer, a desk, a printer, shelves. I want to say she even had power. She had a fucking roof loft. Amazing. Like living in the clock tower. Quasi fucking moto style. Let me know in the comments section. Do you think that they should have kicked her out, or do you think they should have just gave her a job and said, just live up there and don't tell us? I think they should have just gave the bitch a job. It's not like she can be late to work. What are they gonna do? Step out the door? Hey, Kathy! Are you coming to work? You know, like bang on the ceiling. Wake her up. And evidently they just told her she had to leave and she was trespassed or something, which I'm glad they didn't, you know, go all hardcore on her, because honestly it's pretty brilliant. You know, I'm if it was a trash heap, a disgusting, dirty dungeon of filth, then I'd say, good riddance, get the fuck out of here. But from the sounds of it, it was pretty nice. Which is pretty funny. I actually have seen some of the people that live in the underpasses. And that is an absolute fucking insane way to live. No. I admire the subway people for their ingenious ability to be able to slip into a crack and turn it into a home. But no thanks. If you've never seen the New York subway, the people that live in the tunnels and stuff and live like in the underground little hidden places, Go check it out. It's fucking wild. It's pretty goddamn crazy. It's like something out of Batman. It's like a Batman villain. There's a little villain cave. It's the perfect zombie apocalypse pad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you live on the roof. You just take the ladder up. I think she was waiting on the zombie apocalypse. I mean, that's just my opinion. Anyway, speaking of the zombie apocalypse, fucking zombies are coming to Maine. That's right, human filth. The state of Maine is in the news. The brown-tailed moth caterpillars are facing an apocalyptic zombification. The crawling dead. That's right, the populations will dwindle, which is a good thing because those little bastards make you itch like a motherfucker. Make you itch like you got crabs. Space crabs. Nothing better than space crabs. Tell you right now. Space crabs, barbecue those motherfuckers. They get big. They get big. And they are delicious. They are delicious. Sensei Seagal, we were talking about you earlier, wild man. Thank you for the amazingly entertaining chat this afternoon. And I appreciate the addition of the Joker. Although he didn't have his patented red smile, I do. That guy's good shit. If you have not checked out Sensei Seagal and you are a fan of Bullshido, Steven Seagal, all those guys, he is one funny motherfucker. I've been following him since the day he randomly popped into my news feed. And I was like, you know, this is a sign that I have watched way too many fucking videos on So Bad It's Good, Jason Brandt, of Steven Seagal and Space Ice. That's when you know you're addicted to shitty Steven Seagal commentary videos, is when some wild man from Australia that just started a YouTube channel pops up, and then you wind up fucking following him and chatting with him, and he's a good shit. He is a good shit. Old Sensei Seagal. My new Sunday tradition, along with watching Jason Brandt, So Bad It's Good. While I get ready, I chat with my fellow Seagalians. I may not know much Bullshido, but I've got my doobie chucks always at the ready. Always. I'm still learning, all right? I'm still learning. I'm not very good. Anyways. Oh, the news. The never-ending battle continues. I do say, I want to have a rooftop pad like that lady had. Zombie apocalypse or not, just for Black Friday alone. Just wait up there. You see the crowd starting. You pull out your fucking fake AR. And they're all like, ah! They all run away. And then all of a sudden, here you come from around the corner. Sniper on the what? Sniper on the deals, motherfucker. That's right. I'm getting all the deals this Black Friday. Don't do that. Whatever you do, don't do that. Now, Black Friday is most definitely not exclusively for black people. Thank God. It's exclusively for people that are dumb enough to really think that shit's on sale. What they do, Sensei Seagal, here in America, they fatten you on Thanksgiving, which is on a Thursday. And then they have it's called. It's a two-parter, all right? It's a two-parter. And it's both a cash grab. Both of them. Black Friday is where on like the week before Thanksgiving, 2 weeks before, they put the prices way higher than normal. People come into the store and they're like, hot damn, I knew I should have bought that TV before. Now wait a minute, Black Friday's coming up. I'm going to get it at a deal. So then Black Friday comes and everybody's out there fist fighting and the shit stomping and they're like, it's like a goddamn riot. And they burst through the fucking doors, trample down the employees to pay the exact same price that the TV was about a month ago. And they're like, God damn, I got a deal. Yee-wee. And in the reality, they could have gone online and done the electronic Black Friday and no trouble. So it's a vicious circle. It's a vicious circle. But it is a two-parter because there is also what they call Brown Friday. Now, Brown Friday is probably not what you're thinking, unless you know how much you eat on Thanksgiving, because those toilets are fucking clogged to no extent. Septic systems are exploding across America on Brown Friday, and all the plumbers are just like, ching, 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 ching. It's like Mario Brothers. Jungle, that's Contra. Or is that Doom? No, that's me on the toilet when I'm watching Sensei Seagal trying not to laugh because I'm going to shit myself. But no, seriously, there's Brown Friday and there's Black Friday. And Brown Friday is when plumbers make fucking bank because everybody's shit is going awry. And they got to pay the top dollar because it's Thanksgiving week and nobody's going out on Black Friday to go work. So they're like, well, I guess I will pay that extra $400 to get that turd dislodged. I did shit the size of a fucking football. Like, literally, this is like an American's turd on Brown Friday. Only it won't eat its way through the pipes. And this is the average American. Well, that's actually Bill Cosby's. Anyways, that's an average American turd. All right, so you see that would go right through the pipe, just like it was on roofies. Wouldn't even know it was there. Friggin', I'm just saying. YouTube's gonna be calling the cops on this one. They'd be like, what the fuck? This motherfucker's crazy. Speaking of crazy, as always, this week we are sponsored by Fuck You, Lonnie. That's right, the longest running joke since Corey Klein started it with Lonnie and Jameson, and Guar continued it, and then it disappeared, and I brought it the fuck back. And we have gone around the world. Hell, we've even got stickers in Antarctica with a Fuck You, Lonnie on it, so. Big shout out, Mr. Moderator. What in the hell's the name of the guy that brings those stickers everywhere? I can never remember his name because I'm so fucking high. But still, big shout out to all you freaks that have been sticking them in Japan, in Australia, in fucking Wales, England, freaking Germany, France. Where else was it? Canada, all across the United States. We have not tapped into the Mexican market. We have not gone south of the border. We've gone across the ocean. We've gone to fucking Antarctica, for Christ's sakes. And it wasn't me that brought it to Antarctica. I'm not even joking, Sensei Seagal. Matt's, my moderator's friend, works on satellites for military installations, and he had to go to Antarctica, and we legitimately have Fuck You Lonnie stickers in Antarctica. Not even fucking joking. It is legendary, all thanks to the fucking fungal freaks. It's mind-blowing to think that there's Fuck You Lonnie stickers in that many places around the world. And Lonnie's a great friend. He's a good shit. He's an old friend of the channel, and definitely big love for Lonnie, but a big fuck you to Lonnie, too. That's right, funniest farm. Is Drunk Zombie still in here? He's a crossover from Sensei Seagal. And he actually bought a copy of My Ninja recently, which is pretty fucking awesome of him. I do appreciate the hell out of that, brother. You just never know. Bringing the communities together, it's pretty fucking awesome. But yeah, I am going to be at Granite State Comic-Con or some Granite State convention. Brian is going to be there with Neon Lords of the Toxic Wasteland, the big RPG game that I'm in, and we're going to have a good time this September. So we're going to spread the fungal freak family, the mycelium, even further. Psycho Destructo is even going to come out of the woodworks, which that excites me. I was like getting out there with my brother Psycho. Back to the news, you filthy fucks. You didn't come here to hear me ramble. What is in the news? The cicadas is what's in the news. That's right. The caterpillars are having their little fucking apocalypse up in Maine. Meanwhile, the entire South is getting ready for the orgy of the century. That's right. Millions, if not billions and trillions, or would it be, as Donald Trump says, millions and millions. Millions and millions. It's a double brood, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm telling you, that little fungus that's been going around with the cicadas, it gets them fucking hornier than a 5-peckered billy goat at the Glory Hole theme park. You ain't seen shit like this before. They are gonna be urinating all over the place. And according to a recent study by scientists, their urine is comparable to a jet stream. That's right, they're packing super jet power. What are they, like Super Sentai or some shit? Let me know in the comments section if you think cicadas are like the Power Rangers and R. Kelly combined. But about, I know that doesn't make much sense, but you know, when you piss on people constantly and you're a freaking weaselly little bug, I don't care how good friggin' Trapped in the Closet is. Damn it. If anybody can find me, Sensei Seagal, maybe you can find it. I've been having a hard time finding so I can download every fucking episode of Trapped in the Closet. I need to piece together the pieces. I'm like Charlie on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I'm losing my motherfucking mind over here. Fucking going crazy. It's over there. There's a midget underneath the fucking sink. There's a fucking goddamn cop that's fucking everybody. And R. Kelly's got his gun and he's like, there's the package. The fucking package. It's killing me. And if you've never seen it, Trapped in the Closet is, it's the most insane shit I've ever seen. I'm not an R. Kelly fan. But this is beyond amazing. This motherfucker is a teller of tales like no one has ever met. This is the Lord of the Rings of people that piss on people. This man has literally created an entire universe that is beyond bizarre. It's a web of insanity, the likes of which I can only see in my own mind of my own stupidity that is yet to come and things that I've done in the past. This fucking guy actually made this. It's a series of songs. It's a soap opera about a guy that gets trapped in a closet when he's fucking some chick. Her man comes home and starts an entire web of shit that ends up with like midgets hiding under a sink, midget strippers that is, like firefights, friggin' pimps, hoes, preachers, pastors. It's the craziest shit I've ever seen. And he tried to get out of jail by saying he would release the next 36 chapters of Trapped in the Closet. There's already like 20 something of them. This motherfucker was like, if I'm going down, I'm bringing some leverage with me to jail. I'm telling you. And you got to look at it from the lens of like Sensei Seagal's music. Where at first you're like, what the fuck am I listening to? And then eventually you're like, this ain't too bad of a story here, you know? But the music-wise, it's atrocious. Because R. Kelly's singing for most people. And it's, if you've never seen it, oh, you need to see it. It's fucking, you need to see it. Yeah, all chapters. It's video, Sensei Seagal. It's literally a fucking soap opera that this motherfucker made with green screens and midgets. It's all filmed. It's all like, It'll blow your mind how in-depth this is for a dumbass fucking series of videos that nobody ever, like, I don't know. It's bizarre. It is absolutely mind-blowingly deep because somebody's got what they call the package, and spoiler alert, everybody's fucking everybody, and there's some gay dudes in the mix too, and there's some weird shit going on, and they're on a show called Trapped in the Closet at the end of it, and that's where he got busted. He never got to release the rest of the videos because he went to fucking jail for being a creeper, pedophile, and P freaking Diddy on a different level. But yeah, R. Kelly is he's not. I'm not a fan of R. Kelly at all. Just for the record, I know somebody that's gonna be randomly watching this some days gonna be like, "This motherfucker's talking about R. Kelly." It's just Trapped in the Closet. It's just that madness. I've never seen anything like it other than like Pink Floyd's The Wall. Ramon, what is going on, my man? Speaking of midgets, I knew if I mentioned midgets, the midget master would pop into the comments. This motherfucker, you'll never believe this one, Sensei Seagal. Most people know the story, but I'll fucking tell it anyways. I was working doing some, my first like few months of doing live streams. One of my good friends now, Gail, the ringleader, she had a show called The Loveless Lines. And this fucking guy, Ramon, who's the man, he calls into her show to talk about this midget that he's dating. And this fucking midget brings a suitcase one night and says she's got a surprise for him. Opens up the suitcase, it's another midget! It's a fucking another midget and it's a girl! And he got the fucking wrong both the midgets. Ramon is the man. You never know who you're gonna fucking bump into in the chat here on the shit show. Fucking Ramon, I hope you and the boys are doing well, bud. Oh God, I'll never forget that story. He was live telling the story. I almost fell out of my goddamn chair listening to it. I wish the ringleader wasn't so busy. I'd tell her to jump into the chat and freaking, oh God damn. The fucking midget master. I don't even know what I'd do. Oh, I get two midgets, you lucky son of a bitch. Oh God. Anyways, talking about zombies earlier. Imagine a midget zombie apocalypse. That'd probably be a pretty short battle right there, I'm telling you. Although that would suck, because if they bite your ankles, you're fucked. You hold those stories back, because Gail wants to get the freaking Loveless Lines going again, my boy. We need to get it going again for sure. That was so much fucking fun. Anyways, every good zombie movie starts. Well, not every good zombie. There are a lot of good zombie movies, whether it be zombies or zombie automobiles. It starts with something from space. And this week, I'm telling you, it's no coincidence that the zombie caterpillars and the zombie cicadas are out in full force. Because up there in Saskatchewan, name your goddamn fucking province, something I can say. Saskatchewan. Up there, way up there in Canada. Anyways, a cow farmer recently found some baffling, perhaps a baffle itself, of the space junk out in the cow field. Although the farmer had a lot to say, the cows didn't say anything. Now that's suspicious. Better get a hold of Marjorie Taylor Greene. Get on the conspiracy theories here, boys. Those cows have got some explaining to do. Moving on. Hey, that was bad. That was bad. I'm fucking high as fuck. Oh shit. Anyways, breaking news. Son of a bitch. I always hate when it's this kind of fucking breaking news.
Enough is enough. I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
That's not the breaking news. I mean, we all know Samuel Jackson is sick of that shit.
I'm Wilfred Brimley, and I'd like to talk to you for a few minutes about diabetes. You know, diabetes. And diabetes, diabetes. Have a good day. Diabetes.
We did it, Wilfred. We did it. Breaking news. Steve Buscemi has been punched in the face. That's right, human filth. While in New York City, doing what he does best, being Steve Buscemi, some jackass punched him in the face. You know, I'm not much of a Hollywood lover because, I've never been accepted in Hollywood. If you haven't seen my most recent video, then you need to watch it because I deserve an Oscar. I deserve an Emmy. I deserve a big golden turd. I'm just saying. It takes real acting skills to put on a loincloth and go, ooh, 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 ooh. That's the Planet of the Apes shit right there. You bastards. You blew it all to hell. I'm just kidding. They didn't blow anything all to hell. Although I actually did do that in the one freaking time I used some footage for Turkey Surprise to try to land him a job. Didn't quite work out. I tried. Just saying. I did my best Charlton Heston. Did my best fucking Charlton Heston impersonation. I got my guns out, which I love guns. So even though I do prefer medieval, weapons, bladed, blunt, whatever it may be, or thermonuclear. Just saying. Brian, thank you, Brian. You know what I'm looking forward to seeing, to be completely honest with you. On a level playing field here, not being an egotistical maniac. I'm not Steven Seagal. I'm actually really looking forward to the cameo that I'm doing in that Bigfoot movie. Because I know the setup of it and how it falls in the movie. I don't know where Lloyd Kaufman and the Toxic Avenger are in the cameos, but I can only imagine that it'll be within that spectrum because that's a pretty pivotal point in the movie. And I didn't expect that. When John Migliore asked me to be in his movie, because he's the pizza ninja and my ninja, I didn't expect to actually have like a 3-part cameo, like an actual big cameo. And it was awesome. Me and Punky had a blast filming that. Big shout out to Punky Bruiser. That movie is at the distributors. They're just waiting to get it ready to go out. So soon, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, cross your crotch hairs, as I like to say. If you ain't got any crotch hairs, cross your fucking last 2 brain cells, I'm hoping it comes out soon, because I'm really looking forward to seeing that shit. And congratulations to John for being freaking nominated for an award involving the other movie where he plays a murderer, a faceless freaking behind a mask murderer in a massacre at Femur Creek. And I'm on the radio. That's right, I'm on the radio 2 times. I'm kind of excited to get that movie. It just debuted at a film festival, and I'm waiting for it to come out on video so we can all buy it and hear me. Friggin' Sunday. I do a wrestling bit in that movie. It's on the radio. I'm pretty excited. It's been a good year already, even though it's been a shitty year. It's been a good year. Anyway, Steve Buscemi, I hope you're all right. It is Steve Buscemi. Oh, Scrapulous, I really like that, the freaking metal sculpture. I wish you could post pictures in this shit. Maybe I'll share it if you want me to. Show some of these freaks what Scrapulous has been up to. We got a little bit of 911 news. Where's my 911 news? We need some sirens. We need something freaking better than this shit. This ain't cutting it, god damn it. We need the boys in blue coming through. Time for a little bit of 911 action. I'm not going to say where, I'm just going to say what happened. Recently, a man accused the police of choking him because he was smiling in his mugshot. Of course, the police denied it, but if you look at the mugshot, it's a little different. He does have a big smile on his face with multiple hands around his throat. It's pretty awesome, I'm just saying. It's pretty awesome. Sometimes I just throw those stories in, whether they're real or not, I don't give a fuck. I'll let you find out. Otherwise, my news is 100% real. Speaking of pigs, California, random pork waste has been dumped in the streets of California. That's right, human filth. Imagine that. You're walking down the street and you catch a whiff of something other than feces, which that was my favorite part of New York City. The smell of feces wafting through the air. I love it. I love it. It smells like home. Seeing bags of plastic fucking shit underneath the tires of someone that's parked recently. Oh, that's the best. You're like, squishy, squishy, squishy. Parallel parking in the squish zone. Still, I digress. Random pork parts have been being dumped. It's not the first time either. And it was random garbage too, but the pork parts was the best. You know, where's the beef? I don't know. I know where the pork is. Right there on the street. I mean, they literally have video of somebody backing up with a truck and just driving away as it dumps and levels out a pile of fucking rotting meat. Awesome. Take it somewhere like the high ritzy neighborhoods. You know what I mean? That's what I say they should do with it. Go take it to some rich son of a bitch's house. Pull up, back right up to the front of somebody's gate. I'm not going to say anybody because they're probably going to try and fucking sue me. I'm just saying, I don't want you to do this. I don't want you to do this in case the person that's doing it is watching my show. I'm just saying, pick a fucking famous person, a rich person, and just let them deal with it because they'll just call you to pick it up and then you can dump it at the next rich person's house on the other block. And then they'll call you to pick it up, you'll get paid, and then you drive it to the next cul-de-sac, dump it there. You know, it's kind of like my routine with the hookers, you know, and take them to Texas, and you just keep on freaking flipping the fetus, as I like to call it. You know, you get them high on crack, you smoke that crack, you get the crackiest crack whore that's pregnant, and then you get her to get the old popper, pop that baby. Don't pop the pill. You don't want to pop the pill. You want to pop the wound there and get that crack baby the fuck out of there. And you do it all legal, which is illegal. And then once they do it, I sue them and I sue the hooker. And the best part, I get the crack baby out of the dumpster and I smoke that little shit. That's right, human filth. They are the best. Those little tender morsels of crystallized fetus. Yes, granted, sometimes it does take a little bit of extra shotgunning, as you might. You get that freaking right through the umbilical cord. Freaking blowing shotguns right through the umbilical cord, right into that little fucker. How to crystallize him quick. Delicious. The best part of toking up is crack babies in my pipe. It looks like a cup. Speaking of bullshit, before I get to the next story, don't forget, filthy fucks, we are sponsored by Shaken Baby Bake. That's right, human filth, Shaken Baby Bake. Put that little bastard in the bag, give him a shake, 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 Stop crying. Shake, 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 shake to shake. And then, you know what? Just put them in the oven, set it and forget it. That's right, it's a special edition. Original baby flavored. Shaking baby baby. Shake, 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 shake to shake. Stop fucking crying. I'm hungry. I'm horrible. And that's why you love me. Of course, now I can't get that shit for you to shut up. Don't forget, of course, as always, we are sponsored by... This shit show is sponsored by Humongous Cola. A fun cola. If you ain't getting hot drinking your soda, what the fuck are you drinking it for? That's right, human filth. Moon Meth Cola, now with more Moon Meth. Big shout out and thank you to Scrapulous, Psycho Destructo, and fucking Chimpo Destructo, the radioactive Russian cosmonaut cuntbag monkey motherfucker that is definitely not a communist anymore. Most likely. I'm pretty sure he still thinks that Russia... that the USSR, I'm sorry, it's been a long time, all right? He still thinks the USSR is a thing. Comrade, I have bad news for you. The USSR is no more. Soviet Russia no longer exists. Just Russia. Vladimir Putin and Steven Seagal. Imagine if Vladimir Putin actually chose Steven Seagal to be his vice president, and then his first lady would obviously be that dolphin that he fucks. You know how that goes. I don't do a good dolphin. I don't do a good dolphin. How does Flipper do it? It was Ace Ventura does it best. Freaking, I should have just downloaded that. Do you know him? Do you call him at home? Do you have a dorsal fin? To train the dolphin, one must fuck the dolphin, comrade. I'm thinking, that's right. Dirty Vlad. If you want to see more of dolphin action, check out my ninja, Vladimir Poopin, getting down and dirty with old Gravel Gertie. Strange that it's not freaking Large Marge. You would think that his kind of woman would be Large Marge. I'm just saying. ZZ Belcher, what's going on, my brother? Good luck in the pizza competition, my man. Everybody give ZZ Belcher a big freaking shout out and a big hail. He has got a pretty awesome opportunity coming up. Win or lose, it's an honor that this little bastard is going to be part of this competition. If you want to tell him what it is, James, feel free to. I'm fucking high as hell. I was blown away. I didn't know they did such a thing. I had no idea that they did such a thing. Just woke up on the couch. That doesn't surprise me. You work hard, brother. Motherfucker slings more pizzas than I could eat. The Ninja Turtles are jealous. Big shout out and thank you to Sensei Seagal for tuning in. It is way late where he is. He's in Thailand. He moved to Thailand from Australia, so everybody give a big fucking hail. Check him out. I'm serious. He is one funny fuck. And if you join over there and you subscribe to him, you let him know you came from this side. You came from the Humongous side. Sometimes his fans tune in here. Sometimes they see freaking over there. Good shit. He's a funny fucker. I gotta get him to do some freaking something. Dirty Dave. We gotta get together, Dirty Dave. Where was I? Freaking pigs. Update. Oh boy, this one's a weird one. I gotta be careful how I approach this one. But you remember those guys that went surfing in a well after somebody carjacked them and murdered them? They were supposed to be surfing in Mexico, but they wound up surfing in a well. Yeah, the cartel, the Sinaloa cartel, which that's all I'm gonna say. They turned over, I'll say, suspects. All right. Evidently, it was another one of those situations where a couple of dumbasses that were either affiliated with them or not affiliated with them, but were identified to be, with that gang. They were like, nope, turned them over. Like, you can have them. These are the guys, which they literally said, they don't have anything to do with us. We don't want the heat because we didn't do this because this is fucking stupid. Which, yeah, I, I think it was somebody was trying to buy some weed and it went wrong, and that's what happened. But the tires were the excuse. They wanted to steal their tires. But that's just me. That's just me. I don't think it was a cartel thing. Because if it was a cartel thing, they wouldn't have found them. They wouldn't have found them. And they usually don't do random shit like that. Just fucking some surfer dumbass. Fucking. Here, he's going to make the perfect pizza. Now, is that Pizza Hut? Yeah, James, I want one of your pizzas one of these days, you son of a bitch. I want a ZZ Belcher pie. You're gonna have to rent a Pizza Hut and put him to work. But I close your Pizza Hut for an hour and let James show you how it's done, motherfuckers. Anyways, where was I in the news? It's not that song. That's not what I fucking wanted. I got breaking news. God damn it! Anyway, speaking of unwanted heat, Red Lobster is in the news. Evidently, Red Lobster is in some serious trouble. Red Lobster recently, in recent years, months, whatever, they brought back and then some. They added some to the all-you-can-eat endless shrimp. And they lost millions. They lost so much money that they have to close like 28 restaurants. Now, I could have told you in the first place, back in the day when they offered all-you-can-eat shrimp, America was not that fat. America was not that lazy. America was not on the brink of idiocracy. Now, you cannot offer bottomless anything unless it's a bottomless glass where they go to get the soda and it just goes right through the fucking glass. It ain't gonna happen, all right? People will just eat and eat and eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. And I mean no offense to the people that are larger than me. I have a 10-pack, all right? I work my Sharpies hard. I probably have the heart of a fat person, but still, I'm just saying. Need to exercise some more. I am out of fucking shape. But anyways, even I could eat way more than the price of what they've got invested in that shrimp, I guess, is my entire point. And I am a skinny little bastard. And I could totally eat the shit out of that shrimp, like Bubba Gump. Shrimp gumbo, shrimp scampi, garlic and freaking Cajun shrimp, shrimp on a Barbie, shrimp on a titty, shrimp on a freaking line of Coke, shrimp in a crack pipe. Might as well. You only live once. Smoke that shrimp. I do like shrimp. I do like shrimp. Definitely get my money's worth. Old ass news update. A story I've never covered. Story I never would cover. A story that's pretty interesting anyways. But still. You ever heard of Beethoven? I don't mean the dog. I mean Beethoven. The dude that played the piano. Like, really good. He was deaf. Deaf as a motherfucker. They always wondered why. Did he clean his ears with quilting freaking pins? Did someone fart in his ear as an infant? Shut up! I'm farting in your other ear. You might be a witch. Nope. Recent chemical analysis has brought back some very interesting results. Believe it or not.
That young man was just in there?
He has AIDS. No one's gonna help me with my problem, lady, okay? I got AIDS. AIDS! AIDS! I got AIDS. AIDS! I'm sure you're familiar with AIDS.
You get out or I'll scream.
You scream, I swear to God, I'm gonna stick you with this thing, alright? I found it in the gutter. I'm sure you're familiar with AIDS. I got AIDS. AIDS!
That's right, you Winfield. He had AIDS. No, I'm just kidding. He didn't have AIDS.
I'm Wilfred Brimley, and I'd like to talk to you for a few minutes about diabetes. You know, diabetes. And diabetes, diabetes. Have a good day.
He didn't have diabetes. I wish he had diabetes because that'd be fucking hilarious. What's the big winner? He had, well, the average dose of lead that is in a human body is under 4 micrograms. He had over 285 micrograms of lead in his hair. Not to mention 13 times the normal level of arsenic and 4 times the normal level of mercury, which most definitely led to him being deaf as fuck because evidently he cleaned his ears and washed his hair with lead and mercury and arsenic. What an awesome combination. Where does one get such a combination? Is that like heads, deaf, and fucking shoulders? I don't get it. I don't know. I'm surprised he was in fucking batshit crazy like me. Jesus. Seriously, that's a lot of lead. That is like getting shot in the head level of lead. That's like... Brian, calm down. Brian's all wound up. Don't fucking mind him. He's freaking... Brian! Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah. What are they talking about? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're talking about AIDS. No, just kidding. My brain is shit lately, so don't mind me. Don't mind me, you filthy fox. Might as well smoke another one. Dirty day, probably because I'm fucked up. Well, it's probably because I'm fucked up. I don't know about you. But we do know that Beethoven was most definitely fucked up. That poor bastard was like fucked up. He was eating some serious lead fucking for breakfast. Some mercury with his Wheaties, a little bit of arsenic to wash it down. Anyways, A Norfolk man is in the news. While gardening, digging in his yard, he wound up finding a World War II style grenade. Now here is the shocker of all shockers. You ready for it? He did not fall over backwards and lodge it in his ass. This is the first time, other than magnet fishing, on my show that I have brought you a story about a piece of artillery or a shell or a grenade or something being found and it's not lodged in someone's rectum. We need to acknowledge that, I guess is my point. So good on you, sir. Maybe it was because it didn't have the capability of exploding. So he wasn't turned on enough to trip and fall over and accidentally insert it into his rectum. Totally by accident. Totally by accident. There was just this awkward fucking moment where it just freaking... It was just him and the grenade. And he was going to walk away. And then it happened. Somehow, his pants and his underwear wound up at his ankles, causing him to fucking... And just the way it worked, the way it happened, gravity took its freaking rightful course. Backwards he went. Now imagine this. All right, imagine this. Hang on one second. Give me 1 second. I'm going to do a visual demonstration that is not going to involve anything being... I'm not that guy on YouTube that puts shit in... I'm not the guy that fingers his butthole and shaves his ass, all right? That's not me. That is not me. But I am that guy that happens to have a reasonable facsimile of not only a thermonuclear, well, no, I think that was more of a hydrogen bomb, the fat one. But I do get the grenade, all right? Now imagine this. You're like, oh my God, I found a grenade. Holy shit. Now look at the size of that thing. That's pretty big. Now, unless your ass is lubed up and ready to go, I have a hard time believing that it's going to just like right in there. Unless you just took a shit. But as you can see, I have this, this is one of my special weapons. Once I have deployed the big boy and you go long, if there's any stragglers, I can in fact insert, well, I gotta pull the pin first, and then insert and stand back. As easy as that. It makes it way more fun. Why throw a grenade when you can shove it up a poop chute? Now you will be able to do such a thing if you want to, because this is one of the weapons that is going to be available in the game. That's right, Neon Lords of the Toxic Wasteland. This old beater bomber is in the game. So you too can do some rectal damage. Fatal rectal damage inflicted. Imagine those words coming out of your dungeon master's mouth. Now that's fun. That is fun. Speaking of fun, I haven't listened to this one in a while, so ZZ Belcher, this one's for you. I gotta take a break to smoke this thing. Let me do some preface. I was just talking about this recently. A mafia don got busted a few years back, and I had on the show, and he was actually making pizzas in France, and he'd been on the run, and I made a skit for it, and I just realized that it's in here right now. So ZZ Belcher, keep this in mind while you're making those pies. Remember who you're working for. I'm trying not to get angry. I'm trying to do the best I can. All right? As I sit here at this table, I see a lot of familiar faces. I see a lot of family. I see Mikey from Brooklyn. You got Josiah from the Bronx. I got my boys. We gotta get updated. I need to update on the family. Has anybody got anything that they need to talk about? The table is open.
Did you hear about it? Sorry, boss, but did you hear about Eduardo? Hey.
Nah, I didn't hear about Eduardo. Somebody tell me about Eduardo. Eduardo's been hiding for so long, I almost forgot. Give me the lowdown on Eduardo.
Well, he made the news. He's in the news. I hate to tell you this, but he's not hiding anymore, boss.
Ah, shit. What the fuck is he in the news for?
He's being extradited.
How did they find him?
Well, he's making the pizza. He's making the pizza in France, you know? Eduardo made a hell of a pizza pie. You know what I'm saying?
His mouth is as big as a fucking pizza pie. I always tell him, your mouth is so big, you fit a whole pie in there, Eduardo. Shot at the mouth. You big time a pizza man. You gotta talk too much. You get caught. You be sleeping with the anchovies, you know? You got a deeper dish of cheese, your pie's on. You fucking provolone and your mozzarella. You fucking put it on your pie. It's to die for. Yeah, you gotta stay low key. Who the fuck makes a fucking pizza pie? You're the fucking France. You make a baguette. You make a baguette. You make an accidental slur. You shut it the mouth. You make it the pie until you die.
You can't say fat now?
You know, you gotta keep up with the times. You don't want to get canceled and wind up in the slammer with Eduardo. But I mean, he does make a hell of a pie. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if you're gonna get locked up with anybody, might as well be Eduardo. You know, he makes a pie. It's just like a mama made it before she was got down at the family pizza place. Oh, you don't even want to talk about it. And anybody else got anything they need to talk about? Oh, God damn, I miss some mama's pie. We gotta break Eduardo out. And R. Kelly, too, we gotta get him out of there. We gotta get the fucking the next 40 missing episodes of Trapped in the Closet. I'm telling you, they're trapped in the closet. They're fucking addicted. Mikey, pull some strings. We gotta get the R. Kelly out of there. Gotta get Eduardo out of there. We're making some pizza pies. We'll watch the 40 missing episode of the fucking Trapped in the Closet. Yeah, it'd be a good time. A little bit of wine, a little bit of pussy. Yeah, what the hell am I even talking about? Reading's over.
In my defense, I totally forgot that there was a reference to R. Kelly and Trapped in the Closet in that. I didn't plan that. I did not plan that. It actually worked out better than I thought. He leaves that for the OnlyFans. Dirty Dave's going to have ice cream. Oh boy, I don't think you. I do love me some Pizza Hut. Yeah, eat some ice cream on your OnlyFans, Dirty. I probably shouldn't even say that word. Probably shouldn't. I'm just saying. Note to self, don't say that phrase. That's not YouTube friendly. I don't give a fuck. But you know what I mean. I don't want them to think that I'm trying to pimp that or something. No. We may joke about it here, but no. Hell no. Yeah, I don't know how that guy didn't wind up with that grenade in his ass. I'm just throwing it out there. Doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make sense to me. Speaking of doesn't make sense to me,
An Uber Eats delivery driver was in the news recently. That's right. I call him. Hang on a second. There we go. I don't want to be smoking hair. Oh, birthday. Freaking your dad's birthday. Happy birthday. That's a good excuse for ice cream, Dave. I guess I won't give you too much shit. Anyways, an Uber Eats delivery driver, comparable to the Phantom Shitter, except for he's the Phantom Stroker. That's right. After delivering some food, he waited around to see who came out to get it, and then came back later. I didn't know she ordered the Vienna sausage. That's right, human filth. He came back whacking his weasel all over her door frame. Some kind of freaking creeper. Evidently, when she reported him, she got a $15 credit from Uber Eats or whatever the fuck it was. DoorDash, my bad. DoorDash, I think. And there's no alleged about it. Like, he literally is on camera stroking the freaking pigeon. You know, and I don't mean like Mike Tyson style. Although he was beating it up like it was Mike Tyson. He was beating his dick like he was Mike Tyson and it was Logan Paul. I'll give it that. I give it that. Anyways, moving on. Speaking of blowing up in your face, or on a door jam in that case, Argentina, a car full of blow blew the fuck up. That's right, a car fueling up on propane. I'll go there, don't worry, I'll go there. Luckily, the comment section explained it, all right? Because the article didn't. A car containing $1,500,000 of blew sky high. That's right, 20 kilos of cocaine blew the fuck up. Now here's what happened. In all honesty, I had no idea about this, so thank you to the filthy humans that did the research and put it in the comment section, because it is true. Evidently, they converted to propane in parts of South America for a lot of cars because it's cheaper to run them on natural gas. Gasoline is obviously exported, and there's a big problem with some of these countries that have been. I don't really want to get into geopolitics with you, but basically China came in and bought out a bunch of shit, and they're playing fucking games as usual. And the U.S. is involved in it too. Everybody's involved in it. They're all a bunch of fucking scammers. So the people of the countries, they were like, yeah, fuck you, we're just going to run propane. But the problem is a lot of people will get shitty conversions put onto their vehicles instead of going to a certified mechanic and having it done. And this woman had just come from a mechanic that was working on her fuel cell or whatever in the trunk. And that's exactly what happened. The trunk blew up at the gas pump, and everybody within like a half-mile radius was high as fuck. Ain't nobody going to sleep. Everybody's working overtime. Some serious overtime. Speaking of overtime, in case you didn't know, I am your host with the most overtime hours and the most STDs and fat doobies. That's right. I am Humongous Fungus of Humongous. You're watching the Humongous Shit Show, the longest running news show in all of Antarctica. Over 2 years straight. 212 episodes of madness. The best of the worst news brought to you right here from the fucking Portal Potty 3000. She's got a little bit of extra room in her now. Just saying, this is the shit show. And it's still going. We got more news.
Don't think it's done. Because it's not. I do have some new audio. I have a new animation. No, I'm not going to show you. You're going to have to see it. Probably tomorrow. Let me know in the comments section what is best for you filthy fucks to check out, what time that is to check out a new video. Because I want to put them up when you can watch them. I don't want you to miss it. Let's just put it that way. This is going to be a good one. It's a short one, but it involves new characters, so that's fucking cool. And it involves some different fucking fools. You actually heard it last week, but Mr. Moderator sent me one recently, the other day, maybe today, I can't remember. But it reminded me that I had covered it on the show, and I always thought it would be kind of funny to make an animation of it, because I'm an idiot like that. So the one I did for this week coming is this one right here, but a little bit more to it.
What's your name?
Brett.
Brett, let me see your hands.
What?
Your name's Brett?
Yes, sir.
All right, stay right there, all right?
Crack this beer.
Stay right there.
I'm cracking this beer, okay?
12 Delta 15 Central. I'm in I got the mail, Brett, out front of where the possible shots were fired. Do you have a firearm on you?
No, sir.
Are there firearms in the house?
Yes, sir.
Is there anyone else in the house?
No, my wife is with her dad.
Yeah, I'm code 4. I'm talking to him now. He just has 2 beers in his hand.
This beer is cold, sir. I want to drink it. Come check me. I'm not going to get it.
I got you. Just for right now, we're just going to stay right here, all right?
I want to drink this beer. Is that cool? I'm going to
That's 10-4. We're in the front of his address.
All right, nothing wrong.
So that's going to be what you're going to be seeing this week coming to life. You've already heard it here, so I ain't going to spoil it. But in the future, this one's going to be difficult because this one's a news reporter, but still, this is priceless. Thank you, Mr. Moderator. It's better work. Come on, you fucking cunt. Ah, of course it's not going to fucking won't work. It's got AIDS! You son of a bitch.
Enough is enough!
Exactly.
I'm finished with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane!
I just want to hear the atomic wedgie. That's it. They're going to make me do it. I'll dig it out. There it is.
Right after the stepfather made remarks about his mother and their upcoming divorce. But then the fight escalated to the point where the stepson...
Oh, come on. Don't fucking do this.
Bizarre murder case to tell you about tonight. A man is dead and his stepson is in jail after a fight leads to what's called an atomic wedgie. Police say the two got into a fist fight after the stepfather made remarks about his mother and father made remarks about his divorce. But then the fight escalated to their upcoming divorce. Pulled his stepfather's underwear over his head.
I believe the asphyxia was caused due to the what they're referring to as an atomic wedgie. The gentleman had actually pulled the underwear of Mr. St. Clair up over his head, and the elastic band was around his throat.
The stepson says the fight started after his stepfather hit him with a television, and he is charged with murder and is in jail tonight. No bond.
I'm just saying, that is going to be that. Hits him with a TV. So the guy gives him an atomic wedgie and pulls the skid marks over his face before asphyxiating him with the waistband. Whether intentional or not, that is the most epic atomic wedgie ever! And how much elastic did this man have in his underpants? How big are this man's underpants? Insanity. Insanity. Brian says after 5:30. Just saying. Take a drink. Update. That's right, human filth. The elderly scammers. Remember that shit that we were talking about like a month or so ago? And that old guy shot the old Uber lady because of the scammers. Well, they've charged 16 losers in the scam. So at least, there's a little bit of an update that's decent. Fucking cyber shit stains. The United Kingdom. Now, this is just a funny story that it deserves the spinning fucking monkeys, the moronic music. It deserves it all because the media is out of their goddamn minds. As you know, I am not a fan of allegedly. Allegedly. There is no allegedly. When there's straight up evidence, there's evidence. It's not that complicated. End of story. So this next story is absolutely hilarious. Imagine a world where criminals can take a piece of heavy equipment. I'd say it was a low. One of the fucking big ass, they get 4 giant tires in a box, freaking, and they like reach out and lift shit up. It's kind of like a giant forklift. They rammed it into a bank and stole an ATM. On video. On video. They say allegedly someone stole an ATM with a piece of heavy equipment. It's on video. There's no allegedly. There's no, allegedly they did it. No, they did it. All right? Stop defending idiot criminals. Allegedly. Get the fuck out of here. I'm just saying. Allegedly. Eat my alleged asshole. Drives me nuts. Tex ass. Wackadoodle Space Nut Award goes to some crazy fucking, I'm just gonna say person, alright? I'm not skating down this fucking stupid slope of people getting fucking offended, getting angry. God damn it! Anyways, we're playing a goddamn game here. You know the game. The stupid fucking game. Some dumb ran a guy down and then jumped out of the car after, they ran him over, backed up over him, jumped out, stabbed him, and then kissed him. And then I saw they ran away like a track fucking event. Gone. Smoking the rock, most definitely. Whether it be the crystal, or whether it be the crack. I love crack. Whatever. Kills this guy, right? I see the headlines. Woman runs over man, does all the shit. And then I see the mugshot, and I'm telling you right now.
That ain't no woman. It's a man. One of Dr. Evil's assassins.
Look out! He's going knife!
I'm not even joking. I'm not here to bash anybody. I ain't making no jokes. It was like Lawrence Taylor put on a wig and went out and killed somebody. It's a man, baby. I don't care what they identify as. That's freaking. That was some pretty fucking Las Vegas-y shit. Or Texas. I mean, Florida. It was in Texas. It didn't involve a gun. That was surprising. But it was definitely something worthy of the news. Just to be fair. Now, the last week, did I cover the Mr. Moderator sent me a story about a volunteer at a festival in Florida. That's right, he bit the head of a cop. Took out a chunk of his head. What I want to know is, what did he volunteer to do? Take all the PCP? He's like, hell yeah, give me all the PCP. I'm gonna go out there and eat this fucking bacon. Nom, 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 nom. Big update. Now you're going to tell me in the comments section, did I or did I not call this? Maybe it was in my own head and I forgot to cover it on the show because I'm a fucking idiot. The portal from New York City to Dublin. Did I or did I not say it's all well and good until somebody drops the fucking Mexican eclipse? Did I or did I not say that on the show? Maybe I'm wrong. I thought I did. Maybe I'm having a Mandela effect moment here. Or I'm just really high. Anyways, it's shut down. They shut it down. Somebody dropped the old Mexican eclipse in there. They pulled out their freaking junk. They were doing drugs. They were showing their shit. They were watching porn, holding it up on the phone. I love it. It's hilarious. What the hell did they expect? It's New York City. Motherfuckers are wild. If I would have known that that was there, I think they opened it up like the day after I left New York City or something. If I would have known it was there, I would have totally gone down and gone and stood in front of that fucking thing and freaked them all out. It's the alien invasion. It's Stargate. Put your hand through it. But yeah, they shut it down. Turd Ferguson sending in some cicada news. I think I already covered this earlier. The power of a small jet. Blasting piss. R. Kelly, eat your heart out. Golden showers coming. Cicadas be humming. It's breeding time again. France, straight out of Hollywood. The gangsters busted out The Fly. That's right, the freaking drug kingpin known only as The Fly. They do know his real name, but I'm not saying his name because The Fly sounds way cooler. Anyways, at a toll booth, they were rammed. Gunmen got out, more showed up. They killed a bunch of guards, got him out, burned the fucking vehicle that they drove up in, blew it up basically. And yeah, he's still on the run, which is pretty crazy. In an awesome way. It was literally like something out of Hollywood. I don't think they could have planned it any better. And this is a weird one, I got to admit. I almost want a second opinion on it. I really should just freaking get a second opinion. I should call out Turkey Surprise. He'd freaking know. He's kind of one of those idiots that knows better than me. In some ways. What the hell was that? Disney news. Oh God, I don't watch the fucking Disney shit, but I know enough that I know I might need some reinforcements here. Not a real big fan of Disney. Not really my thing.
Jerry has more ass than you do.
Tell it like it is, baby. Tell it like it is. Jerry, Jerry, Jerry. I miss Jerry Springer. Luckily, they're on YouTube. Anyways. What the hell you need backup for? Turkey Surprise, perfect. You're exactly who I was thinking. I wasn't thinking Turkey Surprise. He's a fucking idiot. What the hell are you doing? Anyways, Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell's in the news. Where the hell's Tinkerbell? Tinkerbell, you know, from Peter Pan, that weird little lady there, you know, not the pedophile Peter Pan there, you know, like Michael Jackson freaking wannabe. Again, you're allowed to say that on you? No, I'm sorry, I shouldn't even say that. The weird, the guy with no fucking nose. I just had to have nose surgery too. Yeah, I know you did. I know you did. You need to go back into the oven for a little while longer, if you know what I'm saying. Anyways, Tinkerbell has been how do I put this? Friggin' she's been deemed to be what the hell is it there? An unrealistic representation of the female figure. Yeah, I don't know where they're coming from on that. I mean, other than the fact that she's like the size of a fucking dragonfly. That's what I'm saying. I'm out of here. Yeah, anyways, Tinkerbell, she's tiny. How many little girls want to grow up to be this fucking big? It's like the size of a fetus. You know what I mean? Like a premature baby. Not even. Like one of them crack babies. I'm just saying. How did they, you know? It's fucking ridiculous. They canceled her. She's no longer going to be doing the meet and greets. It's an unrealistic body type. Yeah. She's like that big. She couldn't even jerk me off, for Christ's sakes. And that's in an educational sense. Something that small does not have the grasping capability to do something so. Anyways, we're not going to go there. We already pushed the limits enough. You know how it goes. She's tiny. Who the hell is she's tiny? She's smaller than Tiny Texie. Ramon knows. I mean, obviously Disney's not going to have any Tiny Texie series anytime soon. That probably wouldn't go over too well. Just saying. Just saying, you know. I mean, that's the truth. Oh, Tiny Texie, still too small for me. Anyways, the hell's in the news? Oklahoma. Speaking of problematic, I think this one's a little bit more problematic. You know what I'm saying? An Oklahoma judge has been accused and arrested charged with, that is, for an alleged drive-by shooting and an attempted murder of his brother-in-law. Evidently, like 9 months ago or sometime, it was like a year ago or something, somebody drove by and tried to shoot the silhouette in the window, which happened to be the judge's brother-in-law, and judging by the case that they're bringing, it was the judge. So evidently he thought he was judge, jury, and drive-by executioner. I'm just saying. What else is rolling up in the news? A YouTuber who is a quadriplegic and a rapper has been charged with assaulting an officer. Evidently, the officer who claims that the assailant rammed her with his wheelchair and spit on her. Evidently, the rapper turned YouTuber turned possible freaking felon. He claims that she bumped into his wheelchair, which doesn't surprise me, and he suffers from acid reflux and spits constantly. And basically, yeah, I look forward to seeing the dashboard cam footage, not because I actually give a fuck, but because I did a little bit of digging And there is a whole lot of mobile assaults. All right. I call them hell on wheels, rolling terror. There's a lot of assaults by crazy people in wheelchairs, and it's kind of funny. Some of them are fucking hilarious. Some of them are just downright fucked, and they belong on my show, and that's why I like them. Like the lady that was riding around with a dead person underneath her body and under her wheelchair, and they just going out shopping with a murder victim in New York City. That one was awesome. Mobile Mary. Yes. She's like Grambo, only crazier and with less technology in her wheelchair. Oh, shit. But yeah, I got looking into it because somebody else got looking into it, and I was like, wow, there's a lot of those stories. So I might have to do a special segment on those stories. Big bust. That's right, there was a big bust. 2 brothers were arrested for stealing $25 million in Bitcoin in 12 seconds. I'd have to say that's the fastest felony that I've seen in quite some time. I mean, although there are faster felonies, that's pretty fast. Fastest felony, probably for money theft, I would have to say. You know, it's obviously not going to rob a bank of that kind of cash in that amount of time. But that's pretty crazy. Breaking news. Tool's guitarist Paul Damore is leaving the band. That's right, Human Filth. He says, quote unquote, this is an unedited, unaltered quote. Now, I'm going to say it the way I would say it. But you know what I mean. They don't need to spend 10 years making an album, you know? I'd be a little fed up, too. Spoken like a man that spent 10 years in the fucking studio to make the same album again. Hell of a guitarist, hell of a... Tool's amazing musicians, but 10 years? Come on! I've been unthawed for going on 9 years or something. Alright? I think you can make an album in the amount of time that I've been thawed out there, Tool. Sports news? Oh, boy. Okay. Now this is news. The #1 golfer in the world has been arrested for assaulting an officer. That's right, UFL. Finally, golf is worth watching. I hope it happened on the course. Probably not, though. Unfortunately. There's a new study that just came in, you freaking freaks. You might like this one. I don't know. You can tell me in the comments section what your thoughts are. According to a new poll, the ladies find the Maine accent to be sexy. Now, what do you think, 1 or 2 ladies that watch my show? My voice gets broadcast to the state of Maine and out of the state of Maine, so I guess I might have a Maine accent. Is it sexy or not? I mean, personally, I think it's more of an Antarctican accent, but, you know, if it means that I'm even more of a chiseled Adonis, not the chiseled Adonis. That motherfucker's got a goddamn thesaurus in his head. I don't have a thesaurus in my head. I've got reruns of 80s bullshit TV shows. But yeah, whatever gets their lobster wet. I can just imagine somebody saying, oh my Jesus, it's a pussy wave out there, boys. Whatever gets them lobsters wet. That's my bad Maine accent. That's all you're getting. Don't expect more. Spain is in the news. Now, I almost want to skip this story just because it involves a group of individuals that I had mentioned earlier that I really don't want to make angry. I'll just say that Spain has seized nearly 2 tons of meth from you know what I'm saying, the cartel. And they feel as though that they're attempting to set up some territory. There's pieces that have been put in place, and there's a big shipment. Big fucking shipment. That's a lot of fucking... California, 85 pounds of fentanyl was seized. Holy sheep shit. That is roughly, I want to say, 39,000 pills. That'll do ya. That'll fucking do ya. Do you dead quicker than a bullet to the head. Anyways. Beer. Got some beer news. And unfortunately, I'm going to need a different soundbite for that because this is the beer that I don't know if I want to drink. I don't know. I do like me some beer every now and then. Not really, but I'll have one with you. But this beer, where the fuck is it? Come on. There it is. All right. The scientists have really harvested the yeast from the bellies of deceased Africanized honeybees, as well as some Welsh bees or something. And they've combined them to create an all-new brew that I personally think they should call...
What is that? What is that? What is it? Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Open my eyes! Eyes!
I just imagine beer getting chugged at the same time. Just, not the bees! Not the bees! Seriously, that's what they should call it, is not the bees. Nah, but they have brewed beer from bees. That's right, human filth. Killer beer. Killer B-E-E. Small R. Gotta add the extra E in there just to be an asshole. Anyways, I think they should call it, they get a couple different names. You could call it Buzz Beer. Like I said before, capital B-E-E, lowercase r. Killer Brew. Stinger Beer. There's all kinds of stuff you could call it. I don't know if I want to drink it. Fucking bees. Mr. Moderator, thank you for sending in the story from Minnesota. Cops broke into the wrong house, well, the right house, but for the wrong reason. My bad. They received a call about an infant in distress. A baby in distress, that is. I need to be careful what I say. Fucking YouTube. Turns out it was a plastic baby doll. Oh, the humanity. Oh, the baby. Have you seen the baby? That ugly little son of a bitch. Now, I'd like to know who the hell's looking in the windows close enough to see a baby that's in distress. Stop talking in people's windows. Gonna end the normal news with a little bit of boom chicka wah wah news. I don't know how to break it to you. I know there's some of you out there. Sorry about that. I know there's some of you out there that are huge fans. Not anybody that watches my fucking show. Well, actually, I'm sure there is somebody that's a fan, you know, I'm just saying. It's quite the popular freaking subject. But, anyways, Miley Cyrus is in the news. Oh, baby. Got any Miley Cyrus fans in the house? Huh? Any Billy Ray Cyrus fans in the house? Don't smell my fart, my stinky, stinky fart. I just don't think you'd understand. And if you saw my shorts, my shitty, shorty shorts, I'm sure you'd ask me, man, when the last time you did laundry, you stinky ass motherfucker, you expect me to marry you? You can't even wash your underpants or write a song. Maybe I should make that into a song. Don't smell my fart, my stinky, stinky fart. I just don't think you'd understand. And if you smell my fart, my stinky, stinky fart, you might just take that ring off your hand. Oh, no. I can't write another country song, or can I? Good God. Kill me now.
Jerry has more.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, that was what I was leading up to this. Breaking news from my favorite source of news, the only source that gave me permission to use their news on my show. The Weekly World News. That's right, Human Filth. This is a Weekly World News exclusive here on the Humongous Shit Show. Miley Cyrus is back with Bigfoot. That's right. Eat your farts out, Human Filth. She is dating the monster that you wish was in your bedroom. You know it. He is a wild one. Is that what he sounds like in the bedroom? Just say it. Freaking. Don't smell my fart. The stinky, stinky fart. Oh, shit. Anyways, that's the end of that shit. We're going to move on because it is about that time.
Moon Meth Cola. A fun cola. If you ain't getting high drinking your soda, what the fuck are you drinking it for?
That's right, Human Filth. Once again, we are brought to you by Moon Meth Cola. The fun cola. You know, there's two things that I like to do. Smoke fat doobies and drink addictive sodas. Especially sodas that have a mortality rate that I don't want to bring up. But if you don't want to get the atomic wedgie in life, be sure to check out my fucking Threadless. Be sure to check it often because they do have mega sales. Sometimes the shirts get like super fucking low. And you know, the more you know, the more you can save. So stay updated. Get your freaking killer shit. I'm telling you, there's some good stuff over there. There's some good fucking stuff. But anyways, I'm in the motherfucking phone booth. That needs to be a shirt. Should I make a shirt of or stickers or what kind of merch do you want? Let me know. I think I'm in a motherfucking phone booth would be a freaking sweet t-shirt. Have the tire iron and the dog and the deer and he's in the phone booth like, I can do it. I can make it. And the pizza, you want the pizza freaking Jesus? Make it happen for you. I'm just saying. It's that time though. The horns have fucking sounded.
You made it this far. You're doing this long without swinging from the noose. You're breaking tech, so watch your back. It's time to let the animals loose. They're at the bar, but get in your car. Don't rip off your arms and your legs. Value for more, the corpse is a bore, but the millions headline news. It's time for the animal news. Yeah, something like that. Big shout out and thank you to the Cocoa Butter Experience and Giuseppe, my boy Giuseppe. Fucking whipping that up with me, for me. That was fun. I'm not the best singer, I know, and that was not in a studio, and I'm not a... Anyways, I'm not making excuses for myself. I sing like a goddamn dog getting raped by an elephant. Washington State is in the news. Somebody's asking about Dirty Dave's Lonnie shirt. Well, tell them they need to know who Lonnie is, goddammit. He is the savior of this freaking whale of a show. Even though he doesn't watch it because he's too busy. We need to get on it. We need to harass him. We need to get freaking Lonnie more active. Come up with something. I do appreciate you freaks tuning in every week. Beverly, freaking Brian, Dirty Dave, Mr. Moderator, you are the fucking man taking care of this goddamn mess of a show. That's not a fucking what I wanted. God damn it. Anyways, all you freaks, Kangaroo, Funniest Farm, Drunk Zombie, Queen Elizabeth, Turd Ferguson. I just like to think it's Burt Reynolds watching with that big ass fucking hat on from behind the podium, just standing there friggin', yeah, Turd Ferguson. Turd Ferguson. That's my name. Oh, Burt Reynolds. National treasure. Anyways, I gotta get this fucking show on the road, get this fucking news cranking. Time is fucking running late tonight, boys. Cranking it out. Washington State, a mobile slaughterhouse, a mobile butcher that is, rolled up to the wrong address. That's right, human filth. Evidently, a family's pet pigs, not Fido, not the cats, just the pigs. Luckily, well, you know what I mean. That would have been kind of fucked up, though. You know, you come home and your dog's like in a fucking bunch of, wrapped up, like ready to fucking butcher, from the butcher shop. You're like, what the fuck is that? Dog collar sitting on there. That'd be fucked up. Because then you'd have to eat it. No, you wouldn't. You'd be like, once you get done crying, you'd be like, how dare you crying on the steak? Damn it, why do you smell so good? No, it's not the apocalypse. Although it is coming. Anyways, they had the wrong address. They killed the wrong pigs. Family mortified. On with the news. Breaking news. Turkey. The curator of the American Museum of Natural History was caught in Turkey smuggling 1,500 spider and scorpion samples. You're the fucking curator of a museum. You don't need to smuggle them, dumbass. Personally, I think he wanted the 1,500 samples up his asshole. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. My rather humongous opinion. And I'm entitled to it. I'm allowed to have it. Speaking of which, I need to get an episode of the Humongous Opinion over to Punky on the mixtape. Need to talk about Grodius Maximus, the newest member of Guar. He deserves a little bit of an honest opinion. Australia, former home of Sensei Seagal. Hail Sensei Seagal. Be sure to check out Sensei Seagal. I'm telling you, he's a funny fuck. Twin sisters have been given the King's Gallantry Medal. That's right. One of the sisters was given the medal for fighting a fucking crocodile. Believe it or not, her twin sister was being savagely ravaged by a crocodile
when her twin ran up, confusing the crocodile, because the crocodile was thinking, I got this freaking chicken. Like, wait a minute, I'm eating her right now. How is she out of the water? Next thing you know, she's like the freaking Macho Man dropping in with an elbow drop, Ace Ventura style. Sorry, Happy Gilmore style. I think Ace Ventura did that too, though. Anyways, crocodile down, sister saved. Pretty badass. Although it could have been twins friggin' dinner sale, you know, the crocs just munching on twins. I need to start a new series on the show, When Whales Attack. Killer whales since 2020 have attacked over 700 vessels. That's a lot. 37 orcas have been on a rampage off the Strait of Gibraltar. They just recently sank a 50-foot yacht. You know, I saw the movie Orca, and I learned a long time ago that orcas are the assholes of the sea. All right, the douchebags. I hate them. Not a fan. Shamu, go fuck yourself. Willie, drop dead. You're not even a whale, you fucking asshole. You don't deserve the title. The funniest farm wants to know, when whales attack, does that count fat women? Well, if we're going to go there, my dear boy, it's a hell of a lot more than 700 attacks going on per year. My whole news feed would be freaking swamped with 2 tons of love. Just saying. She may smell like a double cheeseburger and a side of fries, and her pussy may be as greasy as the fryolator that fried those fries. But she's a rollover hazard. Gotta be careful. I'm not gonna go there. I'll go there some other time when the stream hasn't been such a fucking hot fucking mess. Holy shit, talking about R. Kelly and all that stuff. Like, talk about the cicadas alone, the golden shower cicadas. Ah, shit. But yeah, whales attack. You know, we should start cataloging the bar scene. For sure. For sure. Anyways, Porksatani Phil, because he's been fucking up a storm. Porksatani Phil and his wife have given birth to 2 babies. That's right. They named them little weasel rats. Sunny and Shady. How appropriate. Speaking of Shady, how many of you have not pushed that like button? I'm just kidding. It just helps you tell YouTube that you want to see my shit. Because otherwise, they don't tell you shit. It doesn't do anything for my ego. It helps you in all reality. It doesn't help my channel. It helps you. Viewing is what helps the channel. Watch my shit. That adds up the hours. I appreciate all of it, but I'm just saying, you know, I don't say this is one of those people that's like, oh, I need the fucking likes. I want the likes. I don't want no fucking likes. I want you to be able to know when I'm doing something, because if I post a new video and you don't see it, they'll just not, they won't show you, they'll unsubscribe you. YouTube's fucking wacky like that. So, kind of like the tourists at Yellowstone. They're all over the place. Tourists have recently complained about the lack of trained bears in Yellowstone. You're not at a circus, asshole. All right? Go out there and get mauled by a bear like a normal fucking tourist. Go out there and get gored by a bison like a normal tourist. Just saying. Trained bears. What the fuck are they thinking? Is Siegfried and Roy out there? No, that's tigers. Grizzly Adams. You think Grizzly Adams is out there? I'm that high. End the show with a freaking doobie-doobie-doo and one freaking kick in the dick for the human race. Yeah, exactly. Yogi the Bear. I'm gonna gonna go steal the fucking crack rocks out of that there guy's pocket and get high as fuck. We're gonna be in fucking Humongous' movie. My ass is fucking killing me. Anyways. As I was saying, to end the news, we're going in hard, we're going in hot. It's not the atomic wedgie, but it's close. Hate to end it on a fucking shitty note. I usually don't end the show on a shitty note. But we're gonna. I'll chat it up before the end, but yeah. Africa. We're not talking about mass graves. We're not talking about genocide. Genocide! Genocide! We're not talking about selling human organs. Although that is a damn good story. We're not talking about starvation cults. Crazy freaking Christian versus Muslim versus everyone. I'm not talking about cannibal fucking wars. After 55 million years, several ice ages, meteors, asteroids impacting the planet, continental drift, much more. Earthquakes, volcanoes, ass raping. After 55 million years, the northern white rhinoceros has left the building, has left the planet. It only took you filthy humans 22,000 years to kill them off, but you did it. Not you watching. But yeah, they're gone. They're dead. Bye-bye. See you later. They're not gonna clone them. They ain't coming back. That was some of the best butt sex I've ever had. They didn't get AIDS. They didn't get the clap. Well, they did get the clap. If only it could have been the human race. I'm just saying, a planet of rhinoceroses? That would be awesome! How cool would that be? Rhinoceroses don't give a fuck! Rhinoceros just be like, I will flip your shit over, and then flip it over again, and then ram my horn up your ass. And then I'll go, and fucking run away like it's a goddamn episode of the Looney Tunes. Imagine a whole planet of those motherfuckers. They'd have like fur on them when they lived up north. It'd just be like a bunch of furry ones. And then eventually they evolve into like humanoid like rhinoceroses, intelligent rhinoceroses like the Triceratons in the Ninja Turtle franchise. I would much rather be crash landed on a planet of Triceratons than you stinking filthy humans. But I got what I got. I'm stuck where I am, and I gotta say I do appreciate you filthy fucks. But like Elvis, the northern white rhino has left the building. Of all the things to kill off, you couldn't have found something different, something better. Just saying. It's been an honor. I'm sure they're gonna clone them, but then when they do, they're not gonna be as good. It's kind of gonna be like in a Blade Runner. Shit's just not real. Stayed the same. I don't know. According to what I read, they're all freaking. The last one died. It was in freaking. I guess you could call it captivity on one of the ranges there that they get to free range around in. We'll see. If there are more of them, I'm gonna go jerk some off. Get some of that there, fucking Smeeman. Start breeding rhinos. Start my own planet of rhinoceroses. I think it's a good idea. I think it would work. Personally. Anyways, human filth, goddamn. Another one down. How's that saying go? Another one bites the dust. That's right. A little bit. 212 episodes. Brian's been there for everyone. Even the bombs. Even the ones that sucked. There's definitely some that sucked. Regardless, hell of a good time here tonight with you fucking filthy freaks. Hopefully next week there's a little bit more freaking fucked up news. There's always something going on this goddamn stinking mudball planet. Always something going on. If you have news stories, feel free to send them to me. Hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up on freaking Discord. Hit me up freaking, if you know me, you know me. You're on the fucking Facebook. Drop me some fucking news. I do appreciate it, because a lot of the local shit does not get into my news feed, so I appreciate that, Brian. Mr. Moderator, I do appreciate you freaking doing what you do and helping out with the moderation. It is an honor. You got to get on Shannon to get them damn patches for you freaks. Get them things freaking, even if I got to go get them from her. Be sure to check out the merch sites, all that happy horse shit. Grab your copy of My Ninja. Hell, I'll even autograph the inside of the DVD for you. I'll personalize it. It is definitely worth having. It's not just the regular old freaking bullshit. It's got menus. So you can actually go through all the chapters. I went the extra mile, all right? Definitely freaking something worth picking up. You don't have to buy everything. Freaking just grab what you can afford. And I'll make it worth your while. If you get a DVD, you're going to get some free shit with it. Don't think you're just getting some bare bones fucking DVD. Hell no. Hell no. I don't roll that way. Anyways, I gotta get rolling because I gotta get to the goddamn freaking pool so I can drop the kids off, if you know what I mean. ZZ Belcher, Mr. fucking Pizza Man himself, get to studying, brother. I want to see you go as far as possible in this competition. All you freaks, tune in this week. I will do maybe we'll do it like Monday at, I don't know, like 7, something like that. I will have a new animation coming up for you freaks to check out. So, tune in, tune out. I got you covered. Thanks for tuning in to this shit show. Until next time, stay safe, stay stupid. Keep it between the mayo and the mustard unless you're going to Brown Town, you dirty dogs. You filthy freaks. Wash up when you're done. I'll catch you next time. I am your host with the most STDs. I still got a couple fat doobies. Gotta up my freaking game here. I am Humongous, fungus of Humongous. I'll catch you next time. The fuck is that button? goddamn thing. Fucking high as hell. What the fuck?